Good morning, Internet. January 22nd, day 22. 488 hours fasted, 131.8 pounds. Here we are. As of 9:30 tonight, it's a full 21 days of fasting. Because I had that false start in the beginning, got in my head about it. And I think I'm going to call it. I don't want to call it. I do want to call it. I don't want to call it. Obviously, have an inner dialogue about it. The determining factor is how long it takes to break the fast. And I have to consider that and factor that in. Because I know future Missy would be really upset with me if I decided to take 2 whole weeks to break the fast. I'm not ready to break it now, but by the time it's fully broken, I'm going to be ready. So we're going to go ahead and call it. So we didn't quite make the full 40 days, and I'm feeling some type of way about it, about failing, because I've done better before. But the reality of it is I've never done this well. This is my first true, clean fast at this extent. And I just want to take a moment to thank you for following along with me and encouraging me and supporting me and learning and taking charge of your health. I'm going to take a moment real quick and thank you. All right, so with that being said, I think next year, if you guys want to maybe do like a collective 40-day fast together, that would be super fun. You can sign up with me. I can get you going. You don't have to start with like week-long fast or anything. We can do a 12-hour split, 16-hour, 8-hour split. Send me DMs, go to my website. We can get you going, and then maybe next year we'll collectively do like a 40-day or 30-day or 21-day or something together. That'd be fun. What do you think? Let me know. Drop it down in the comments. So all of that to say, what should we finish up with? You want some fasting facts? You want some sacred secretion facts? Let's go ahead and finish up with, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to finish up a full summary of the inner alchemical process of the sacred secretion from Kelly Marie Kerr's Sacred Secretion book. Since I'm at the end of my sacred secretion, the moon is coming out of my sun sign. It's been a great process. I've had so many awesome downloads, epiphanies, really great ideas coming up, and overall compassion and peace. So there is a perpetual cycle occurring in the temple body. The cycle can cause degeneration or regeneration physically, mentally, and spiritually, depending on our vibration and choices. The regeneration of the fluidic lunar body happens monthly, coinciding with the moon. The regeneration of the mineral solar body happens yearly, coinciding with the sun, so every 13 moon cycles. Light, in the form of photons, which is electromagnetic energy, is received by the brain, which precipitates in the body's cerebrospinal fluid, the CSF, and is then differentiated by the pineal and the pituitary. The two potencies, the pineal and the pituitary, flow through the autonomic nervous system through the semilunar ganglion and into the solar plexus, where they merge and conceive the seed in the spleen. After conception, some of the seed will automatically flow up the spinal cord from T12, and this is called automatic reclaiming, which we've gone over before. The remainder enters the vagus nerve and descends to the procreative organs, where it is further vivified, if not expelled. Through voluntary reclaiming, the vivified seed is then reabsorbed into the body, where it begins its ascension to C4 for the baptism. Remember being baptized by John? On its path to C4, it travels through other vital organs, including the kidneys and the heart. Love in the heart stimulates oxytocin release by the pituitary, and this chemical is the catalyst for pineal metabolism. After its baptism, the thyroxine, the seed, arrives at the double cross of Ida and Pingala at the vagus nerve, where it is crucified. Remember, crucified means it is increased in power 1,000-fold. After crucifixion, the seed is sent to the tomb, which is in the cerebellum. The cerebellum admits the resurrected seed, cerebellar lingula, into the fourth ventricle, the CSF reservoir, where it is distributed into CSF, the pituitary, and the pineal via posterior commissure. This causes the pituitary to secrete floods of oxytocin and vasopressin, which consequently invigorates the pineal. The stimulated pineal glows rich with nitric oxide, closing the circuit between these two major endocrine glands. The pineal then upgrades melatonin to DMT and other biochemicals of superconsciousness. The enhanced CSF is Amrita, the nectar of the gods, magnetized and charged or ionized. Thanks to the Spirit Fire catalyst, nitric oxide, CSF is multiplied and flooded with DMT, pinylene, and other biochemicals of superconsciousness. Immediately after, the process will begin again and again and again. Each cycle permits some of the essence to descend the central CSF canal via the ventricles. Thus, the temple body is purified by degree. After the 13th round, the hollow through the terminal filament, Sushumna, is said to be fully cleared. Thus, the seed can travel directly from the coccygeal body to the brain. The biochemicals of the great regeneration, the sacred secretion, are healing and rejuvenating like nothing else, also enhancing consciousness, cognitive abilities, the higher senses, and health along all lines. The entire process is affected by two major inputs, outside in and inside out. The outcomes of chosen inputs will always be reflected in our bodies and circumstances. So there's that, you guys. We did it. Yay! Thank you again for following along. Thank you for taking charge of your health. Remember, my DMs are always open. I am happy to assist you in your healing journey. Happy healing, beloveds. Remember, I love you. God loves you. Be blessed.